Rain beat a constant staccato on the windows of the store, occasionally driven into the glass by a burst of harsh wind. Anna sat on her stool behind the counter, leaning on her elbows and watching it come down. Rain always made her contemplative.
"A penny for your thoughts?"
She jumped and turned to Joss, frowning.
"I didn't sneak, missy. Your mind was up in them clouds."
Anna sighed. He was right. I was just thinking. Actually, she'd been wondering about that story again. It had depressed her, thinking that the Bethesda family might have something as ugly as rape in its proverbial closet, especially since Mason Bethesda had aspirations for higher political office. If it was true, and his father had never paid the price for the act, that would be a terrible thing for Mason's campaign. It was bad enough, in fact, that Anna was pretty sure Mason would do just about anything to keep it out of the news. His earlier behavior would seem to support her fear that he wasn't going to take kindly to her trying to uncover the truth.
"Hello? You back in them clouds?"
I'm sorry, Joss. I was just thinking about that newspaper article. I haven't been able to find anyone who heard about the rape of this poor girl, and the microfiche at the library didn't have anything on it at all. He dropped his delectable butt onto the counter next to her and frowned.
"Now that is a conundrum. Reckon it could be one of them false papers that show what happened on your birthday and such?"
Not likely. Those papers are fake, but the news on them is always real. No, this is real newsprint. And the edges are singed, like somebody pulled it out of a fire. Joss thought about this for a minute. Finally, he said,
"Maybe Bess recollects something about it."
Anna had forgotten about Bess. She liked to do that whenever possible. You're right. I'll ask her. Thanks, Joss. He reached out and pushed an errant curl behind her ear. Where he touched her, she felt tiny sparks, but no heat and no skin. It always made her sad that she couldn't feel Joss. She figured touching Joss and having him touch her would be a life-changing experience. Now, suppose you tell me what you and Bess were fighting about this morning. Joss frowned and glanced guiltily toward the spot where the mirror had been.
Bess thought the puke had clapped eyes on her.
Anna nodded.
He was cleaning that glass and she was standing behind him. Of a sudden, he flips around right quick-like, with a face like a mackerel on a platter, and looks right at her. Bessa girl panics and gives the mirror the whammy to distract him.
Anna sighed. She realized Bess was trying to protect her, but she almost wished Pratt did know about her resident ghosts. It would make her life a lot simpler. That is, if he didn't run screaming from the place thinking she was loony. Why didn't you just tell me?
Bess thought you'd get in a pucker about it. She don't think you cottoned to her.
Anna was saved from having to respond to that little pool of quicksand when the front door bell jangled.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.